Hey guys, Mission Innovations here, and today we're taking a look at the Transformers Ghostbusters crossover Ectotron. Now, first things first, I don't have the packaging for Ectotron here because I threw it in the bin because I just didn't have it. I just torn into it. Anyway, but the figure does come with an IDW comic of the crossover, which is you got the four Ghostbusters busting ghosts, and you got the little Kremzeeks like jumping around, and then you got some ghost Decepticons, which is pretty cool. And you got Ectotron right here, like busting to end Ghostbusters, Transformers, IDW. On the back, you got the No Ghost logo and the Autobot symbol and Ghost Corps, licensed by Hasbro, and yada yada yada. Let's take a look at the comic for a bit. So, as you can see, we have... So basically, it starts off with the Decepticons and Cybertron, which they find a Cybertronian version of Goes of the Gozerian. And Cybertronian versions of... Oh, Jesus, sorry. Of the Terror Dogs, which is Zool and Vince Clortho. And it also has a this is brilliant. I love this. It has the Ghost Starscream in the no symbol. I really love that. I love that so much. And then you got Optimus Prime as a Ghostbuster as well, which I guess they try to tie in with the MP Masterpiece Optimus, and they just did some Ghost GB makeover. And let's see what we got here. Oh, hold on, give me a second. Give me a minute. Oh, there we go. We got the promotional image for the new film Ghostbusters Afterlife, which I'm going to watch in November because, as you can tell, I'm a big fan of Ghostbusters, and I love the Ecto-1 like driving on the in the field, and you got like a green sky. Or what's going to happen. I mean, all I know is that like Gozer is going to come back for the last yeah, we're not going to delve into that just because, you know, spoiler alert. Anyway, let's take up the figures detail. So for this figures detail, you have some headlights, you got the grille, Ecto-1. Usually it's supposed to say Ecto-1 New York, but I don't know why they didn't have that. It would be cool if they, you know, had Ecto-1 New York on there. But I'm not bothered, I don't care. And you got some like bronze paint to replicate the rust effect as seen in the trailer, because the car itself was all rusty and grungy even, and filthy and withered. You got the top car lights, I think, like police siren lights, ambulance, I don't know. And another can't speak, sorry. You got the No Ghost logo on the back of the car, and it's split in half because it's gonna be in the robot mode, which we'll get into later. And the Ecto-1 license plate again, and you got another No Ghost logo, and the other side you got another No Ghost logo. And this figure doesn't come with accessories, but it does come with two little mini ghost figures, which we'll get to later. Which we'll get to right now. So, the two mini ghost figures that Ectotron has is Slimer and Muncher. Now, let's take a look at Slimer first, since he's the biggest part in the franchise. He's a wait, hold on, focus. There we go. He's a rubbery, soft plastic material. You can just like squeeze him, and he's got rubbery hands. So, what's really odd is that like he's a he doesn't have any like, you know, painting on his face, because the Optimus Prime, the Masterpiece Ghostbusters Optimus Prime, had like a Slimer minifigure has some painted detail, but again, I don't care. I'm not bothered. And there's like a little peg hole up his butt where you can stick him on the top of the Ecto-1. And yeah, that's Slimer. And Muncher is the new ghost that's going to appear in the new film. And he's got the peg up his butt as well. And he's got like the fat rolls and the detailing, and he's like, he's supposed to be scary. He's spooky. He's spookums. He's got like 6 limbs, which I guess is supposed to remind, kind of reminds me of a water bear. But you know, and he's squishy as well, but he doesn't squeeze that much because of the thickness of the plastic, and yeah. So yeah, that's the figures. Oh yeah, also you can take Ectotron here, and then you can plug them on the top of the car. Same thing with Muncher here. Actually, nice. Anyway, let's take a look at the transformation. So first thing you want to do is you want to unpeg this rubber piece here, and then untab this rubber hose and take the rubber ladder off. Rotate it around and take off this top section. Come on, there we go. And we have a topless Ecto. Next, you want to split up. Well, actually, hold on. Before you do that, unpeg or untab the side sections, which have the doors, and then go on for a bit, and split apart the front section. Flip out the arms, and then you want to fold the front pieces to make his shoulders, like so. Lickety split. And untab the top section, or the front part of the robot body. Flip his head out. Flip out the hands, like so. And I'll bring the camera up. So what we want to do is you want to untab the shins of the legs and split apart the back part of the car. These are the legs on a hinge, so you might want to take them out. And then you want to unflip this other part, which is basically the heel, and then you have Ectotron in his robot mode. But we're not done here yet, because you got the top section to sort out, and you want to take the neutrino wand off, and you want to fold the under section, and then there's a little nub or peg right here, and there's a hole where you can clip it in, like so. And then you want to take this rubber piece and plug that in the hole, and then you have the blue hole, the blue hose even, and as you can see, there's a little hole in the neutrino wand, or the neutrino wand, whatever you want to call it, the proton gun, if it's it. Anyway, and there's a little peg right here where you can store the proton pack, which the hole is. I tried, like, you know, putting that in here, and I cracked it accidentally. I know you can't see it because of the bad focus. Anyway, and you want to plug that in, and there you have a proton pack. Isn't that lovely? And of course, you can't be a Ghostbuster without a unlicensed nuclear accelerator on your back. So that, of course, can be plugged in. Give me a second. There we go. And here we have Ectotron in his robot mode, and Ghostbuster mode, and his professional exterminator mode. Anyway, yeah, I love it. So let's take a look at this detail of this magnificent robot mode. Now basically, this figure is basically a retool of the Combiner Wars Onslaught, plus the shoulder pads and the legs right here, and the front and the, you know. Anyway, so I love the detail on the Ecto goggles. Sorry, He doesn't have a mouth, which is strange because in the comic he has a mouth. Actually, the original release of this figure had a movable ecto goggles and a mouth. So anyway, you got some silver painting, which is kind of reminiscent to the grey flight suit from Ghostbusters 2, and Ectotron on the name tag. Oh, God damn it! Come on. Sorry. There we go. Some detail on the shoulders, which we just done earlier, and some black plastic for the hands to make it like he's got some gloves, like an actual glove, and some detail on the feet, and some red plastic or red paint even, and on the back you got the proton pack, which looks very nice. I love the idea of the top section of the Ecto-1 transforming into a proton pack. I love that very much. Now, strangely enough, he doesn't have an Autobot symbol, which is kind of odd because he just doesn't. So yeah, let's take a look at this figure's articulation, shall we? So for this figure's articulation, Ectotron does have a ball joint on the head, so his head can spin around. I like that. Arms are on a hinge, so they can go in and out. Rotation. He can't go all the way, but it can still move around. So arm can go up and down. Bicep swivel. His legs can spread. Bend at the knee. Legs can go up. Both arms are on a double hinge, so they can bend. Rotation at the thigh. And that's it. And for accessories, you can take the Neutrino wand, like you can unpeg it from the proton pack, and you can either, okay, so he has another peg which makes it like an actual gun, but traditionally in the Ghostbusters universe, you're supposed to hold the Neutrino wand like this, and give me a second. There you go. Lovely. And for size comparisons, here is Ectotron with Transformers Prime Viacon, Studio Series 86 Jazz, the Gundam Universe Gundam Banshee, Age of Extinction Voyager Class Galvatron, Transformers Kingdom Cyclonus, Deluxe Class Last Night Barricade, Transformers Siege Voyager Class Megatron, Netflix Wolf of Cybertron Earthrise Optimus Prime, Studio Series B127, Studio Series 72 Starscream, and last but certainly not least, the Mattel Ghostbusters, which we got Egon, Winston, Venkman, and Ray, and the Diamond Select Stay Puft Marshmallow Man Bank. And that was my review of the Transformers Ghostbusters crossover Ectotron. Now, my thoughts on this figure? I love it. Like, it's basically a fusion of my two favorite things growing up, which are Ghostbusters and Transformers, fused into one. And Hasbro decided to make a figure of this, which I absolutely adore. Now, I said this, now I tried to say this for earlier. I love Ghostbusters. I grew up with it since I first saw the movie, the second movie, the 2016 reboot, which is not very good. And I played the video game and watched the cartoons, which were the real Ghostbusters. And my cousin JBGamer66 has seen the Extreme Ghostbusters, and and I'm really excited to see if the new film, like, you know, what it brings to the table of the future of this franchise that I absolutely love to bits. So you guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.